Day 49. All deals are off. Our Father prepares a work of the cross in us that we can choose to embrace and relinquish all thoughts of self-preservation. If someone tells you the truth, they will definitely inform you that the cross is painful. But aren't you already in pain? The difference here is that the pain that the cross brings produces life. The pain that you've been in, or maybe been trying to avoid, doesn't produce anything but continued heartache, difficulty, many fruits of death, resentment, frustration, depression, agitation, anxiety, panic. These are the fruits of death when it's trying to work in your soul. Be encouraged to accept the cross as God is working it in you, and you will find that He becomes your peace experientially. Not just for a moment and then it leaves, but the peace that is the very person of Christ Himself. Especially when you are in the middle of turmoil, the middle of that which you have feared, and now you see that it is coming upon you or someone that you love, and therefore you back up. The Bible calls this shrinking back. Be encouraged to step forward. And now that you are not alone in life, having to handle everything, you have a Father. Holy Spirit is within you. He is the promise of your Father. And He will lead you as a son. And you will be able to walk into the very things you've learned to avoid or to try to conquer on your own. And you will now walk into them with Him, and you will watch Him handle things His way. But if you continue to push the work of the cross away and continue to avoid because you think it's going to be a greater pain than anything else, you'll find that in the long run, the pain of resisting the cross is harder to live with than the cross itself. Nothing so shortens and soothes your pain as when you finally stop resisting Him. As wonderful, though, as this may sound, it still may not stop you from bargaining with God. Because the hardest thing about enduring, rather than avoiding and running away, is not knowing how great it will be or how long it will last. You may be tempted to want to impose your own limits to your suffering, to the endurance required to pass through it to the other side, because you are actively, experientially dying to it, that you might pass into living beyond it on the other side with the Father. Do not reject the full work that the power of the cross will accomplish in you as you simply respond to the Father. As said earlier, you could continue to bargain with God, to make promises and deals. As Father, if you heal me, I'll serve you all the days of my life. All of these things, my friends, have expiration dates, and we're rapidly approaching them in our lives. This is why we must understand all deals made in self are off. The only deal that the Father acknowledges is the one that He and Jesus and Holy Spirit made when they said, "We will take care of everything that our sons might be fully brought home to us." So remember, all deals of self are off, but the finished work of the cross is actively at work in you when you yield to the Father.